का क्या करना है?
दूसरी गेम का नाम है शुगर हनी को। अगर आप 10 मिनट के वक्त में खो
12 seconds later.
What is up everyone, it's the Natural here and welcome back to another video on the channel. We are back once again with another TMIR Extra video, and it's the last TMIR Extra video of the year. Yeah, it's quite sad we're getting to the end of the year and this is the last one because next month, which is obviously December, I have a review of the year video out, so that's the reason why there will not be a TMIR Extra video out next month. So, but there will be a TMIR video out next month, just won't be a TMIR Extra video, so this is the last one this month, so that explains it all. Anyway, we're back here again with another TMIR Extra video. If you're new here, you have no idea what this series is. It's pretty much everything that I've missed in my main show pretty much goes into this extra show. So, what have I missed in the month of November, the 10th month of the year of 2021? The United Kingdom's government is an absolute disgrace.
No jokes, no taunting. Look!
It's pig-headed Mr. Bojo.
Who's got a wet toe? Come here, you butterball.
Don't make me an
I just eaten a vegan sausage roll.
And you may be asking yourself, Natural, why are you chatting shit about the United Kingdom's government? What has the UK government done that's absolutely horrifying this month? Well, Boris Johnson was at a COP26, a huge, enormous sort of climate change, talking a lot about global warming, other things as well that's danger to the environment. Last year with the Australian bushfires, we need to do more for climate change, we need to do more for, well, helping the world and helping this ecosystem. So, Boris Johnson was one of those top officials, the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, which still baffles me. That man is literally the Prime Minister, but it is what it is. But he literally thought that how to save climate change, how to, help out the global warming situation is by telling cows not to burp.
Breeding cows that burp less, I'm told, which is, they're more polite cows.
I want to know how he actually thinks that will work. You're just going to go randomly up to a cow and say,
Hey, Daisy, we want you to single-handedly stop burping because you are killing the ecosystem.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
you get all these sort of eco activists who, dress up in ridiculous costumes and say, well, we're going to save the planet while wearing a broccoli suit, while wearing a carrot suit, while single-handedly gluing themselves to a road.
Do you regret the gluing? Are you
Yeah, it's not one of my better moves. Yes.
You want to talk about the ecosystem? You want to talk about saving the planet? That's totally fine. But don't dress up in something fucking ridiculous like this. I mean, this woman literally just got her badunkas out. How's that saving the planet? All you're doing is single-handedly starting your own OnlyFans. Like, I don't understand it. But go back to the government, the United Kingdom's government. Obviously, like I said, Boris Johnson literally saying that, oh, how do we save the planet? Let's stop cows from burping. He said a lot of our stupid things. But I want to get back to the United Kingdom's government. The reason why I said at the start it's a disgrace is because they have done some stupid things since Boris Johnson has been in the role of being Prime Minister. Let's not forget, ladies and gentlemen, during the COVID-19 pandemic last year, he single-handedly was a disaster when it comes to test and trace systems. Test systems, you know, people getting the vaccine. Completely and utterly single-handedly brought in a stupid scheme to help out people during businesses, which is a fucking disaster. You know, multiple people in their cabinet single-handedly fucking away off to private fucking islands, including Jeffrey Cox, who, even, like I said, it's always the Jeffs. Why is always the Jeffs up to these ridiculous things? You know, I say Jeffs meme, I do the meme of Jeffs all the time. And this guy just memed himself. He went up to the fucking Cayman Islands when everybody else was single-handedly stuck in, at home, couldn't leave their house, because if they do leave their house, they're getting a fine. And not just, you know, any fine. We're not talking, £12 fine. No, we're talking nearly £3,000 fine. While you got this idiot decided to fuck the way off during the global pandemic when everybody else is single-handedly struggling, people are dying, businesses are falling apart, single people are stressing the fuck out, single-handedly trying to keep a fucking roof over their head. He fucks off to the fucking Cayman Islands, having the time of his life. Dickhead. And I think the maddest one, Boris Johnson and the government of the United Kingdom thought it'd be an amazing idea to raise tampons and sanitary towels. I mean, what the sweet Jesus of fuck? They raised that 5%, and you wanna know why they did it? Because they think it's a luxury item. Now, I'm not a woman. I don't have said tits. I don't have a JJ. But I can pretty honest say, for all the females across the globe, that single-handedly a fucking tampon and a fucking sanitary towel is not a fucking luxury item. It's an essential item. That's like single-handedly saying condoms are a luxury item. Razors are a luxury item. I swear to God, if they single-handedly raised the fucking tax on razors, I would look like fucking the guy, what do you call the cartoon character, the caveman cartoon character who had a mallet. That's what I look like. My editor will probably put up on the screen for you. That's pretty much what I would look like if I didn't have a razor. Anyway, I just mental to say the least, but obviously they reversed this decision at the start of the year, this year, which honestly, if they actually kept that, the whole entire, all the women across the world will come together and Boris Johnson would be lucky to even be alive, let alone still be Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. The world that we live in, the world that we just walk on our feet, is controlled by fucking morons. Crazy Frog is making a return. Arguably the biggest huge ringtone to ever come out of ringtones, Crazy Frog, and the people who made it are actually going to bring it back because of TikTok. I don't even go on TikTok, so I'm probably not the person to say this, but obviously, you know, popular music going on, you know, you could have a Kanye West song or I don't know, Billie Eilish song or something like that that people like, and they sort of make it into a fucking TikTok meme for like 10 seconds. And that's what the people who are making this Crazy Frog return is going to do with this. It's not the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. You know, it'd be interesting to see if the Gen Z generation will actually like it, because they only care about one thing, and that is some girl twerking for 10 seconds on a TikTok. That's all they care about. Because that's all the Gen Z generation care about. Anything that's ass, tits, or some dude with a six-pack abs and ripped, that's all they're interested in. It's as simple as that. Crazy Frog, like I said, is making a return next month. There's only one thing I want returning really, and that is YouTube to single-handedly bring back the freaking dislike button. I still find that mad. I know I talked about it last month, but what the hell were they thinking? This story, I'm going to say right now, I really do think is bonkers. Because there is a stripper named Po Assassin, and her support monkey bit a kid at a Halloween party.
You're joking.
I'm going to say this right now, this story is 100% legit. This story is no joke. I'm not making this for views. I'm not making it for a clickbait title or a clickbait thumbnail. This is legit. So let's start at the beginning, shall we, with this story. There is a stripper called Po Assassin. That's not her actual real name. Her actual name is Danielle Thomas. Danielle has a monkey called Gina, and it's a support monkey. I don't know why a stripper would need a support monkey, but okay, whatever. We'll just go with it. And this support monkey obviously helps Danielle to be a stripper, I guess. Obviously, during Halloween last month, they had Gina, the support monkey, along with Danielle, had a massive Halloween party, and brought the neighborhood over, including a bunch of kids. Those kids were at the Halloween party, and one of the kids sort of snuck out at the backyard, out of the sort of party area, out of the backyard, went into Danielle's monkey place, you could say, with a cage and stuff like that. But the fact of the matter is, she had a sign up saying, "Keep out," some support monkey area or something like that. And obviously, the kid is a kid. He's only 6, 7, or 8 years old, I guess. This kid went over to the monkey, and obviously must have pet it or tried to pet it. And obviously the monkey obviously was afraid because it's a random stranger he never seen before, and bit the kid. The kid isn't to blame in this. The kid's a kid, you know. The kids are going to do stupid things. That's just the way they are. You know, they're not learning. They're still learning. Their body is not single-handedly changed into puberty yet, or even into an adult yet. So they're kids. They're going to do stupid things, but that's how they learn. The next time Danielle, Po Assassin, maybe, just maybe, have an adult just outside the monkey's enclosure, the monkey's cage, and you wouldn't have a kid single-handedly walking out doing that. So, yeah. I think that's our second mad ridiculous story of this month. That's the first, because I've never covered 2 mad ridiculous stories in a month. But somehow I have a stripper, a monkey, and a Halloween party with a bunch of kids. So everyone, I have another video on the channel and the end of another tomorrow. This month in review. If you think that Boris Johnson blaming cows for global warming and the reason why that climate change is pollution lies in the world and single-handedly becoming an absolute disaster because he's blaming cows who are burping for climate change. If you think that is absolutely fucking ridiculous and this man single-handedly is an absolute idiot, then just lean back and headbutt that motherfucking like button. You can also follow me on my social media platforms. The link is just down there in the description. I hope you all have an amazing day out there. Stay safe and healthy too. Please like, subscribe. The Natural, the punk of YouTube, is out.